If your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. And I just think that the whole idea of celebrity and fame has become really convoluted and, kind of bastardized, like whereas fame used to be the byproduct of success, and now it's the ultimate goal. Like you're gonna end up on a one-way street and it's going nowhere. Like that's just the truth. I've seen so many people like forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's really not worth it.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. This it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
It's a beautiful day here at the state capitol. Great day to be a Satanist.
What do you think? Mitch McConnell next? That could be good, couldn't it? Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration.
I think it's time we once again expose Hollywood and the mainstream music industry. It's clear that they don't have their fans' best interests at heart. They're leading them down a hellish road with satanic intentions. Did you really think we weren't going to speak up? It's clear you want a war. So if war is what you want, we're ready for it. We're soldiers of God, so let's go to war. Soldier up, believers. Rise above the flood. Let's go to war. This is the declaration of war, cause it's quite clear who they standing for. It's not God, they're devil worshippers to the core. They only want to influence sin more and more, so y'all will walk through hell's doors with no remorse. I've been saying it for years, they laughed in my face. They want you to say no to God, let Satan take his place. Back in 94 it was Snoop with Murder Was the Case. Now it's Lil Nas X dancing on the devil's ways. I'm just exposing the agenda they're trying to push on you. He even tried to influence you to rock satanic shoes. I was just as blind until I got new lenses to see through. You can have an awakening too, just pay attention to the clues. As a fan, I paid attention to the work for so long. Just step outside of the fandom, you'll see I ain't wrong. M said he sold his soul in the My Darling song. Pac said he sold his in Smell, and in 96 he was gone. I'm trying to clap all these demons, bro. We gotta rise above this flood, y'all. I'm ready for war. Verse 2. Let's go. And it ain't just rap, it's the whole industry. When I try to show people their history, they say I'm expressing nothing but hatred and bigotry. They're intentionally leading the youth deliberately, and the devil's lies have become their truth, literally. Pay attention to the movies and TV shows, cause it ain't just present day artists, oh no. There's a whole historical boatload. This can go as far back as Elvis Presley or Robert Johnson at the crossroads. The Bible says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The world is caught in a system where the blind leads the blind. They try to cancel anyone who escapes their bind, especially those who allow God to change their lives. Their system is set up for the Antichrist tricks. Don't trip, cause there's a way to get unplugged from their matrix. His name is Yeshua, aka Jesus, and if you're willing, he could add your name to his kingdom's recipient list. It's like a game of chess, but it's not all a mess. There's some that find freedom like Bieber or Kanye West. I'm happy to see anyone who is set free become blessed. I just hope more find their way to God's loving nest. See, unlike Satan, Jesus actually cares about you. Unlike Satan, Jesus wants to eternally bless you. Unlike Satan, Jesus literally died for you. And unlike Satan, Jesus will never leave you or forsake you. It's time to soldier up, believers. Rise up and choose Christ. We need to ready up for war, because it's only a matter of time before God is. And he said to them, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions, to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. This day I call the heavens and the earth as a witness against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life, so that you and your children may live, that you may love the Lord your God, listen to his voice, and hold fast to him.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.